Episode 2, the truth. Okay, this is just me telling you my observation and my version of the truth. Like, accept it or not, you know what I'm saying? Who's God? You feel me? Everybody's always trying to ask that question, and you only ask that question because you haven't found God yet. You only ask that question. You've looked everywhere except for the obvious place to look. You know, mm-hmm. It's you inside yourself, like in your mental. If you look deep enough inside your mental, ultimately you're going to realize that these three things reoccur over themselves. God represents the power of a mother, a father, and a child, or a father, a mother, and a child, or a child, a mother, and a father. Either way, it's a triple power and it's a triple entity and it's a holy trinity or a trinity in some form or shape of a matter. So everything came from a thought, which means God was the only one and the only thing so powerful that he thought of himself in a woman appeared. A beautiful image, a beautiful woman, a beautiful image of himself, which means God was male thought, was the perspective. The energy that came after was the female energy and the female thought, the perspective. This was the mother and the father. This was the father who gave birth to himself to give birth to himself. If you don't believe it, read it. If you don't, when you read it and you find out that I'm absolutely right in reference of the Bible in the beginning of Genesis, in the beginning was the word and the word was with God. That's representation. The word was the light. The word was the thought that shined in the light. And that's the first form. That's the male aspect. That's the father. And then, we have the spirit, the God. That's the physical form. That's her. That's the power of God. That's the first to come, her, the physical form in the first sense of a physical form. Not saying this is Adam and Eve. Nah, nigga, this shit goes deeper than Adam and Eve. That's just the first part. That's just the story of when we're getting into the Hebrew version. And we'll come back to that. Come back to the story of the Israelites later. Right now it's about God and who is God. Your mother and your father and you together represent the first completion of God, the mother, the father, and the child. And this is mainly when it comes to play with sons, mainly with sons. The son is the lineage that carries on the legacy. Like, and no, that doesn't change. It doesn't proceed. It's the father, the mother, and the son. Everything comes through and is created through the son. All right, the legacy is carried on through the son. And this is in sense to the universe. And the universe represents the child or represents the son of it all. And they only had one child, one universe. Everything breaks down in a multitude, though. Everything is abundant because God was abundant. He was abundant. They were abundant. You know what I'm saying? All the Most High ever did was create. And another sense of we can title ourselves God. We can't title the Most High anything but the Most High, the creator of all things. If we want to title him anything, we don't know his name. He never told it to us. All of this Yah and Yahbel and Yahweh, these are different entities. Be careful who you praise. Be careful who you give praise to. In fact, Christ is the only full-bearing representation or standing full-bearing representation of the Most High, if you really want to get into it. And no, I'm not talking about Jesus. I'm talking about the Messiah. Jesus was just a physical representation of the Messiah and of Christ. Christ goes so much deeper. It's a representation of the Son, which is the Son God, which is the child of the universe. Our Son represents a child of the universe. In our sense, it is our Savior. It gives life to us. If it disappears, we die. There's other things that could take us out too, but that's just one sense of the story. I'm saying, and there you have it. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. If you don't like me, then whatever, man. It's my opinion, my truth. Everyone has their own truth. God bless you. Namaste. Have a great day. No, I'm not Christian, not Hebrew, not Muslim. I'm an Israelite, and I'm down here. I'm down here, man. I'm down here, man. I'm God. I'm the manifestation of God, man. Have a blessed day.